The Traveler, an audio story by Mahesh Ravi. Chapter 3. Strange Encounter. Somewhat stunned, I looked at Lawrence and asked, "Me? I called you? Why?" Ignoring my question, Lawrence said, "I was preparing, Mr. Phillip, preparing for the strangest moment of your life. You are ready for your meeting." With a long breath, he walked out of the room. Almost immediately, another door opened. A shadow moved in through a blaze of harsh light. 3 people dressed in white, slowly pushing a man in a wheelchair, entered the room. They positioned him facing me, and then, silently, exited through the door Lawrence had taken. I stood up from my chair and approached. A shrunken, skeletal body. Head tilted slightly to the left. Limbs entwined in tubes and wires. My heart sank. It was me. "Don't be afraid. It's you," the figure spoke. The voice, unmistakably mine. "We don't have long. Just listen carefully to what I say." He, or I, continued. "I brought you here, or rather, brought my younger self here to give you one more chance. I don't know if it'll work. I have no proof. This is just an attempt." The voice was weak but unwavering. It felt like speaking to myself through the mirror. Only deeper, more disturbing. "Have you ever once regretted that moment? That one mistake?" he asked. "No," I replied honestly. "It never felt like a mistake." He looked straight at me, and the weight of his pain hung between us. "There hasn't been a single day in the past 40 years I haven't cursed myself. That moment destroyed everything. Even though I believed I'd never get a second chance, I prayed like hell. Because what followed was a life you never would have wished for." He paused, his body quivering. I could see the blood pulsing faintly through the tubes. "What am I supposed to do?" I asked. He stared blankly at the wall. Still. Silent. Right before my eyes, I died. A hand on my shoulder. "Lawrence, your life was extended for this one meeting. You insisted it had to happen face to face," he said, gently taking my hand and guiding me out of the room. "We can go back now." "I don't want it, Lawrence, not this life, not this death," I said, shaken. "This," he replied, "is the consequence of your own actions." We returned to that glowing blue bed. As I lay back down, still holding my hand, Lawrence smiled faintly. "When you go back, this bed won't be here, remember that." He said it, and in the next instant we began to rise. The world around us severed itself. Just for a moment. A blinding light rushed in, devoured my vision. And then, I was falling. Hard. Darkness. I landed face first. My body ached, pain throbbing from places I couldn't place. Blood from my head trickled into my eyes. I opened them. There was light. Not a prison cell. I was lying on the ground. My broken watch glinted near my face. Hyatt type, faintly etched on the strap. I stood up, confused. I was in the courtyard of my house. Inside, I could hear her laugh. I pushed open the door. There he stood, stunned. She collapsed at my feet, crying. Familiar, long-lost scenes. The telephone rang nearby. I lifted her up, looked at him, then stepped outside, smiling. Mysteriously. Like Lawrence. The end.